All right, ladies and gentlemen of the 118 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community, I'm back again with another video. And in this video, we're going to be discussing what you see before you here is a Russian soldier from the Marauders Taskforce World War II line. He's got a bunch of equipment and looks pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first and foremost, let's get a look at the body and the mold. All right, cool. Here you have him. He looks really good so far anyway. Do a 360. Awesome. We're gonna get his head out and use it. All right, there's his head on his body. Took a little bit. That thing went on there tight. I had to actually apply some heat to it to get it to actually sink on. So be careful. Don't force anything. Make sure that the heat is available and you apply that first before you damage it. All right. So moving right along. So let's try and get him armed up. First, we can start by applying this web gear to him. That ain't how it goes. Let's see if we can get this off. Perfect. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Get that on there. Get that on there. Pull those up. And all right, we're moving and shaking. We're hitting the ground running. Snap that back on. He does have another belt. I don't think I'm going to use that other belt on him. What do you guys think? Should I? Yeah, I don't know. So before we move on, let's go ahead and mount some things to his backpack. What you see right here, nicely detailed. Pretty cool. Pegs in. Maybe we'll do this here. That's an interesting way to go about this. It's got these little pegs on the side that stick out, so maybe that's not the right thing for it. Let's try this. Nope, still okay. Well, it just clears it almost. He has his knife and sheath. Pretty cool, nicely detailed. Slides right in, like so. All right, so I got them all geared up. Let's do a 360. And this is how I decided I wanted to run with him. I wanted him to look like this. And this guy's got a ton of equipment. I don't know. I don't see a gun around here or a rifle. All right, I just looked. I didn't see anything. But he has this thing here, which may be like a roll-up. Something that he uses, like when it's time for him to sleep, he rolls it out. I don't know. But it's very flimsy when you put it on him. Like very, not flimsy, but clunky when you put it on him. So... and I'm sure it's probably supposed to go under his arm and across his body like that, but I'll keep that off of him. What we didn't mention before is he has this this figure stand, really cool. I really like these. Looks kind of like the ground and supposed to blend in like if he's standing on the floor or something. This is the belt we discussed earlier. Don't really need that, but it's nicely detailed. So we'll just put that in our things. And then he has this, what looks like a shovel, or maybe an axe, but I think it's a shovel. And I'm not going to mount that on him just now either. So I did a video not too long ago, excuse me, about World War II. We did the Germans, we did the Americans. Now we're doing a Russia figure. So I discussed a little bit of my views on the war and how I think it went. You could go back to those videos and check them out if you would like. What do you think about this guy? I think he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very nice for your display. The only thing I didn't like about it was these little pegs sticking off, but hey, you know, a X-Acto knife works wonders. You cut those right off of there. Good as new. All right. So, I think there's not really much more to cover on this. Ultimately, my view on these, really cool. I think Marauders did a good job on these. Yeah, if you're in you want to get some World War II figures, by all means, look up Marauders. They did a great job with these. So I guess with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below. I'll get back to them at my earliest convenience. Until the next one, peace. Thank you.